Hi, I'm Sylvanians, and I make videos about Sylvanian families, also known as Calico critters. And today I have the details of a brand new blind bag which has just been announced in Japan, featuring the very first appearance of a tiger figure. So these are the adventure themed blind bags, and these are the regular 8-figure bags which are usually available in all shops and not just the official ones. These are all the figures included in the series, and it's a really fun mix of outfits and accessories, especially in colours and themes we haven't seen before. But of course the star of this blind bag is the baby tiger dressed as a cowboy with a tiny hat perched on his ear. On social media, Sylvanian Families Japan posted the picture on the right of the back of a tiger head, teasing the new theme, and we could see the orange colouring with brown stripes, so of course it had to be a tiger, but it's cute that the baby has hearts on the back of his ears like the snow leopards. The baby has an orange base for sure, and I think the brown stripes and white muzzle are painted on. I saw this picture on social media of him on display in a shop, and it does look painted, and actually has a different colour nose in real life compared to the stock images. But this baby is called Spike Tiggles, and he's a very dapper cowboy in an all-in-one romper printed to look like a separate check shirt and jeans, with a red necktie over the top. I already mentioned the hat, but it looks to be plastic to me, and looks very cute. Now, I can't spend all of this video talking about just Spike, as we've got 7 other babies in this series. The next one is Creme Chocolate, and we've seen her lots of times before. Her outfit probably least fits the theme to me, as she's described as having a tiara, so I'm not sure if that makes her a princess. The tiara is cute, though just made of a pale yellow plastic. I do like the flower moulding, but just wish it was painted to show the detail. And her dress isn't really to my taste. It's a pink and blue printed design with flowers and shells, I think, at the hem. Next is a newborn figure. This is Cara Fontana, the latte cat. She is in a wooden trolley cart like you would get in an old mine truck, though obviously it's made out of plastic and not actual wood. Cara is wearing regular blue wrap, but has a little yellow helmet on her head. I think this is quite funny, as it has a lamp on the front, but that's just a yellow plastic cone. To me this does look kind of weird, and I think it would have looked better if it was made out of a translucent plastic, or just like a sparkly gem embedded in the helmet. If I got duplicates of these, I would maybe consider cutting part of it off. I really like Muffy Floater the seal's outfit. She is a crocodile with a big plastic headpiece complete with teeth around her face. I think this is so fun and silly, and actually works quite well on the seal mould. Muffy then has a green outfit, and if I zoom in we can see the tail and spines going down the back, which really completes her crocodile look. These photos of the figure in real life also lets us look at the headpiece, which seems to clip in 2 parts around Muffy's head, and also how the tail is a big flat piece of fabric. In the background we can see the next figure in these blind bags. This is Erin Pookie the panda as a mummy. Erin is one of the newborn babies of the family, which were just introduced in 2024. This is a big white plastic outfit to make it look like she's wrapped in bandages. I love that this is moulded around her ears and little paws, even though just the panda eyes make it obvious who the baby is. Again, we have another real-life photo from a helpful collector in Japan, and this shows the costume is entirely made of plastic, which I assume clips around Erin. We've had some of these style costumes before, and they're not my favourite, but do work in this case. And usually the baby doesn't have a fabric costume on underneath, but I'd love if there was just a simple white wrap. The next figure in this blind bag is Linnea Husky. I think she's an archaeologist and trying to get a fossil out of the rock. She's wearing a pair of dark wash dungarees with an orange scarf around her neck. Then she has a yellow and orange pickaxe, which wouldn't look out of place in the Builder blind bag series. Zooming in a bit, the rock has a spiral fossil in. I think this is called an ammonite, and it looks like the rock is sort of a stand for Linnea. Her right leg is at a bit of an angle on there. I'm not sure if the rock and pickaxe are all one piece, but I'd hope they can be separated. And the final known figure in this series is Isla Periwinkle, the milk rabbit newborn. We can tell it's Isla from her open mouth. She is a cactus with a pink flower. I'm not familiar with all the different types of cacti, but this one does look like ones I've seen in real life before. The 2 little round parts on top make space for her ears, and I like that they're at different heights. And here we can see that just like Erin, the cactus costume is solid plastic and goes all the way around her. The Japanese text is just saying about the white heart on Spike's ears. And finally with this series there is a mystery baby. This is just a silhouette, but it looks like a crawling baby next to a little snake on a rock perhaps. The baby's pointed ears look like a cat to me, though a figure like Skylar Sandy has ears which are a bit too pointed and upright. My other thought is that it could even be a crawling tiger to go with Spike, but I would have thought that Epop would make that more of a selling point than the secret figure. But let me know which baby you think it could be, as I'm not 100% sure. This lovely promo picture shows all of the figures together, excluding the secret one, and they're in some sort of explorer mine situation. Overall, the theme definitely reminds me of films like Indiana Jones or even old westerns, which is so fun. There are some similarities with this and previous blind bags, which is inevitable as this is the 17th regular series of blind bags and something like the 40th overall. Muffy the crocodile does look like Muffy the frog from the Woodland Fairy costume series, as they're both green with headpieces. And Linnea has a very similar outfit to her one in the Builder blind bags, but without the red paint mark on the back. Overall, I think this is a really imaginative new series, with a great range of outfits and accessories, and of course the debut of the first ever Tiger Sylvanian Families figure. These bags are released in Japan on the 18th of April at a price of 750 yen each. There's also a box containing 16 bags, which costs 12,000 yen. They are careful to say that this doesn't guarantee a full set, and they've heard that the old trick of each side of the box containing a full set of 8 might not be the case anymore. However, if you'd like to try your luck, this is available for pre-order on Amazon Japan with international delivery, and I am very tempted to order this myself. They should also be available in regular toy shops in Japan. The time lag between Japan and the rest of the world getting regular blind bags has been less than 6 months for the most recent series, so I expect these bags to come out internationally maybe in late summer into autumn of this year. I'm really excited to see more pictures of these babies in real life and how collectors start to use them in setups. But let me know what you think of the series and whether you'll be buying it, and we can chat in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like Sylvanian Families content, then subscribe to my channel as I post videos every week about everything Sylvanian, including hauls, unboxings, and all the latest news and announcements just like this.